book, Wendy with a pen, digging through the dark where the secrets been. Questions fly like bullets, truth cuts deep in the shadows where nightmares creep. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in their veins and the trust in their eyes. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Clues left scattered like whispers in the wind. Every page they turn closer to the end. No stone unturned.
Here was Beanie Politan.
Through the chaos they pave the way. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in the eyes. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride.
You can't talk about the jury in a current case. You can't do that. You're putting the jurors' lives in danger.
Clues left scattered like whispers in the wind. Every page they turn closer to the end. No stone unturned, no mystery safe. Through the chaos they pave the way. Watch them break it down, unveil the lies, under lurid skies where the danger hides. The fire in their veins and the trust in their eyes. Randy and Wendy taking you for a ride. Late nights burn bright under the moon. Answers buried deep, they'll find them soon.
Here is the buffer zone right here. And if you are wearing a Karen Reed shirt or hat, you get arrested.
And that's wrong. And you could cause a mistrial.
Carolyn,
Hey
you're so
guys,
funny. Hey everybody.
how are y'all?
Happy Sunday. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, for sure. I hate your icons, Randy. We need to redo your icons.
What are you talking about?
Your membership icons.
Thanks.
You got two Stephen Stern. We don't need him anymore. Bye-bye. We need to get rid of him.
I know. I need to keep up with that. I do not. I don't keep up with it.
We can fix that. We can fix these.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of those. We got to give our members
You
some.
hate them too, Cassandra?
Oh.
Well, I
I
love
think
y'all.
we hurt her feelings. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm so
No,
sorry.
I didn't. There's something that I don't pay enough attention to. Tracy, it's good to see you. You was just
I
watching her
love
video.
I play with my emojis all the time, man. I change them all the time. We never go live on my channel, so nobody knows that, but I change them all the time. I even gave you the new army man to put on.
Mhm.
But he shouldn't have a
Like-
background. He says a white background, which we gotta
Oh, I
get rid of
got you.
that.
I know you hate that.
I do hate that.
Been a
Yeah,
while
no, they
since
need to
I've
stand
been
out
here.
without
We'll
the
probably
background.
learn. You don't have to learn Akashaz.
Who are you though? Is the problem?
It's Akashaza.
Oh, okay, that's your name. Because
Or
again,
it could
you
be
use-
AKA Shaza, like also known as Shaza. I'm not sure.
oh, okay, gotcha.
I don't know if it's Aka or AKA, but anyway.
There, YouTube is only showing the ads again,
Yes.
so
Interested
I don't know
in
who
hearing your
anybody is.
opinions. Well, Sandy Law, I love you. I am. Look, if y'all hear me, so I probably have to get up and down. I'm dehydrated. I'm so thirsty, and I can just feel it in my body that I'm
Yeah.
dehydrated.
Well, go get a drink.
No, I'm just saying if y'all hear me sucking down water,
Oh, you have a drink. Okay, good.
yeah, I do, and then I'll probably empty it. Have to get up and down.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just chugged way too hard because I got a brain freeze.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
nice cold drink though. That's good.
JD and Coke does the trick. No, thank you.
It's a little early in the day for that.
Way too early. That way, yeah, that's good to be here. Aw, you been lurking? I love to lurk, but lately I can't lurk without typing. You know what's stopping me? This is what stopped me from typing, y'all. Listen. That's my nails.
What's wrong with them? They sound good.
No, they're way too long. Way too long.
Oh yeah, it's hard to type when they're long like that
Yeah.
for sure.
They are getting cut down Tuesday. Thank goodness.
You don't do them yourselves, huh? You go somewhere and have them done.
Yeah. Jim thinks I like to just go because I used to try to do them on my own, and I may start trying to do it again. I don't know, because I hate spending that money. Hate it.
Yeah.
But once you get hooked on getting your nails done, it's so hard to not get your nails done.
But I love doing them myself. I love it. It makes me so happy. Because I don't have to wait for an appointment if one breaks or if one doesn't. I mean, they never break actually, but
Me too, Sandy.
they're so I just love doing them. And the dip powder
Dip
stuff,
nails?
dip nails is easy. It's so easy to use.
Well, see, yeah, I have it's acrylic, and they fill them in, and which the dip nail is it's acrylic too. That's all that is acrylic powder.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but you just dip them and it's super easy, and I love it. They're just as good as getting them done for me.
But now I feel
that's
like
not true though, because I can only do, like, right now I'm switching colors. And so I have 3 nails that are one color and 7 that are a different color. And as they grow out and I need to redo them, I'll switch them over to the new color. So that the in between time, yes, I kind of miss getting all 10 done at the same time, which I could do, but I have a phobia about my nails, which is why I wear dip nails in the first place. It's not because I need them to look good. It's because I have a really bad phobia about my nails breaking. So I can't, like, just tear them off or people would take a credit card and just shove it under there and pop them up. No, oh my God, that's my worst nightmare. I can't. So I just have to wait for them to grow out enough. Then I clip them, and then hopefully they pop off from there.
Yeah, I want everybody to give. I think it'll be a good discussion, because I know there's 2 sides. I mean, and not that I want Christina's side. I'm talking about. I hope
Christina is the stalker.
Yeah, Christina's the stalker.
Yeah.
And I tried to add her picture, but it was taking too long. And it wouldn't work. It didn't work. Hey, behaving. Yeah, I've been. I better watch my words. Watching that girl's TikTok closely to see if she uploads anything, and she hasn't. So, Tara, I can't either. Right, but it's hard for me, and I want to get my toes done. So I've never had my toes done, and I want to have decent feet on the cruise, but I just can't. I'm like, you're already getting your but let me say, the person who does my nails, she doesn't charge what regular salons charge.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So
yes,
you're not.
Yeah, so you're not spending an arm and a leg. But
not that that's going to help any of you guys, but it sure is nice for Randy.
Right. If you lived close to me, I would hook you up.
That's right. She's got the hook up if you live in her neck of the woods. But other than that, yon yon. So sorry.
Yeah.
Is it Laura Rue? Lola Rue. I don't know what your YouTube name is, but yeah, I think she should treat herself too. I think you should just treat yourself. It's for the cruise. I mean, why not?
I mean,
what's it? Another $20? It's not much.
I've never asked.
It's not much to get your toes done. Just have it pay them.
And y'all know I'm missing. Okay, no, that's too. Y'all may not know, and I'm gonna shut up right now. Shut up. Just shut up.
What, you have to say it now? You can't just say that.
Echo, my friend Summer, she was getting the builder gel, and she does a lot of work with her hands, and it comes off. So she went to the acrylic. So I don't know what the difference is. I've never gotten builder gel. I don't know what it is. Okay. So, y'all are just going too far. A paraffin wax massage. Hey, Tally.
Hey, Tally.
I've never had a massage, and I don't really like to be touched that much. I cringe when
I don't like my feet being touched at all.
I don't like my feet being touched, and I don't even like my hands being messed with, to be honest with you.
But a hand massage? Have you ever had anyone massage your hands?
Yes.
Oh, it feels
Yes.
so good. That feels so nice.
It wouldn't feel good by the woman that does mine, and luckily she doesn't do the hand massage thing. And the reason is because she mows her yard, or she push mows it. It's not like she's got soft.
So she's got man hands, is what you're saying.
I love you if you say this. No, you don't. You have beautiful hands, beautiful, but they're not soft. To
But
give
they're
them.
working hands. They're working.
They're
beautiful
working
hands.
woman hands, is what they are.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
And so I may or may not be missing. Okay, me too, Aka. And I have
Ouch,
two.
doesn't that hurt?
Yes, I have two missiles on missiles.
Missiles. Huh?
Missiles. I say missiles. Two missing toenails. Both of my big toes, the one that's supposed to be pretty, is gone.
So are they just going to paint the skin?
That's what I do.
Okay. Yeah.
And you would never know unless I.
Yeah, no
well,
one would
yeah,
know
you
unless
would.
point it out.
If you get down there, because one of them grew into the bone.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so
It was
painful.
so painful. It was so painful, y'all. I was 21 or 22. 22, I think.
Tally over here giving spoilers. I was going to work up to this, but yeah.
Here we go. Let's
Pretty
just
much.
skip that. I know, y'all. Pray for my toes. We'll do. All right. So this is what, Allie. Imagine her shock when her private messages got exposed. I had motherfuckers in a Discord going through my 4 years of my text messages, trying to
Looking for every nook and cranny, making shit up.
Yep.
She would die over here. Okay, now listen.
God bless you. I felt so bad for her. I'm like, I know exactly what she feels like. Because I remember, the first time it happens, you're like, wait, what?
Yeah. But then you realize that that's just a thing that happens here. So don't put anything in writing that you don't want public, because it's gonna come out.
Nope.
But
and if you do, because you're gonna have those good Judies that you talk a little shit with, just know if it comes out, but you got to be willing to own that shit.
You do. You really do. Yes.
Because who knows? 4 years ago, I may have said Wendy's a bitch, and that may be how I felt.
Sure.
Probably.
Luckily, that won't bother me. That wouldn't bother me. So that can come out all you like. Go ahead, put that out. I don't care. That don't bother me.
And Wendy may have
because I'm sure I was a bitch. I was a bitch to you last week. Like, it doesn't even have to be 4 years ago. It could be 25 minutes ago. Okay, for real. How bad am I going to be about that? No, I'm not. It's fine.
What? I don't remember you being mean to me last week.
Oh, I just made that up. But you know what I'm saying, though. Like, it doesn't 4 years. Good Lord. I'm sure I've been mean after that.
Yeah.
But the point. And here's the thing. I really like Lauren.
I do too.
I really like Lauren. I feel like she has a lot of professional integrity. I do like that. But listening to her stream, and now I admit I've not seen all 9 hours. I've seen 2 hours, and then I've kind of skimmed through the rest. Hey, Gingerlocks. Okay, Tally, have a good rest of your day, sweetie.
Yes, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming in and spoiling the whole thing. No, I appreciate that, because that's actually the truth of the matter, honestly.
Yes.
The more that she talked, the more I kept thinking, well, damn, we've been through worse. We've been through way worse. She has someone on TikTok who doesn't like her. Oh, dear. What?
I'm waiting for one particular person to make this about them, and I'm going to pull out everything that's been done to me. And then I'm going to pull out the receipts of how much money I lost. And then I'm going to pull out the receipts of how many friends I lost, quote unquote.
Well,
and then we'll talk about targeted harassment. Okay.
Right. I mean, we talked about this the last time we were live. We have definitely been the subject of a witch hunt.
Yes.
We've been the subject of group, bullying, I guess, if that's what you want to call it.
Yep.
Mobbing. They call it mobbing. They call it, I don't know, all kinds of things, basically. A group gets together and they decide they hate you, and everybody has to make sure they tell you. And that has happened to us before. So we know exactly how that feels. Now, did it even occur to me to get a restraining order or some kind of protective order or call any of them stalkers? No. That
No,
didn't even, that
bullies.
wasn't
Yeah,
even
they were.
on my radar.
I did feel bullied at one time. But do I feel like, okay, let's put it this way. Let's do a vote. Put a 1, and we survived. That's right, Rosewater.
Maybe do
We
you
survived.
want to do an anonymous vote? Because you can do one in the chat, if
Well,
people
my
don't want to
vote,
is
it
it
would be.
go ahead.
I just want to see how many people think not that she's being stalked, but that the judge would have granted it.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Anytime, I believe, now, and correct me if I'm right, correct me if I'm wrong, anytime you go there initially with your request for a temporary protection order, they give it to you
Yes.
just on the merits. Just on what you say, just based on what you
Yes.
say, they give it to you. It
Mhm.
doesn't necessarily mean that what she has is enough or even right. It just means that she's obviously feels a type of way. She went to them for help and they gave it to her. So
Yes.
I think the judge gave her the first one. Now, do I think she had enough evidence to get a permanent one?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I question it. The only thing what could have possibly is, this girl did approach her, but then she wasn't really when they went to Crime Con. Did you get that far? I've listened to it almost twice.
No, I did not get that far, but go ahead.
Well, the girl went to Crime Con, bought a ticket, and because Lauren had that restraining order or temporary order of protection, yeah, and she violated that, and the girl knew she had an order of protection, and she showed up at Crime Con anyway, and she had to leave.
She had to leave. Okay, wow. Okay.
Yeah. But she knew ahead of time that she had one, and that may have gotten her she may have got it granted because the girl broke the temporary order.
Yeah.
I mean,
But she's not going to pursue it now, right? Is my understanding?
No, because Law and Crime was going to show up. At first, I have to say, and y'all know that I'm a fan of Lauren, and it's like me and Shelly was talking about it the other day, because she's one of the few big channels that you share their stuff. They don't strike you. They don't care. And we know that she works hard.
Agreed. Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
But she does have the thin skin.
She has thin skin. Yes, she
Yes.
does.
She has the thin skin. And that means that if anyone says anything about her, she really, really, really takes it bad. And almost to the point where she convinces herself she's in danger, that her family's in danger, her son is in danger, her husband's in danger. Your son shouldn't know anything about this, Lauren.
Can we talk about that?
I mean, I only know the little pieces that I know, but I know that her son is scared, and I think that's
for me. Yeah,
I don't think her son should know anything about this.
unless
Why is he scared?
This is what I think. Possibly she is afraid because she hasn't had it happen before, and she had to tell him, "Look, you may be approached." That she may. In my opinion, he should not know, because I don't know that this girl is a physical threat to their family. A physical threat.
Right.
So,
and we've seen some of her TikToks. We've seen some of the quote stalkers. And I'm sorry, but calling her a stalker for 9 hours straight, I wonder if she can get in trouble for defamation. How many subscribers did you say that stalker account had?
she's up to a little over 600 now.
600 subscribers.
What bothered Lauren? What bothered Lauren was one of the videos, maybe two of them, got like 30,000 views.
Wow.
But
which on TikTok, I'm sorry, is nothing. TikTok views are like in the millions. 30,000. I mean, that's huge. That'd be huge for us.
I have a TikTok with 30,000 views.
Okay, but like I'm saying though, TikTok
yeah, I don't know how
millions.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how it got there. It didn't give me any street cred or whatever.
Right. Because it's not, I mean, it's not a lot. It's not a lot for TikTok. It's a lot for here, for YouTube,
Yes.
but it's not really a lot for TikTok.
She started
But
out with a little over 300. Oh, before
right.
that live?
Yeah,
Oh,
so all
okay.
Lauren is doing, because Lauren, even though Lauren wanted, hide her name and hide her face and all of this, all you're doing is sending traffic to her.
Yeah.
Case in point, Randy found her that night.
I found her while I was listening to the stream. All you had to
Yeah.
put in was Lauren's name and it popped up. Christina.
There you go.
And there it
Yeah,
was.
so all you're doing is driving traffic straight to her TikTok, and at
Which
that
she
night,
knew. Come on. She knew she would do that.
I get that, but
Yeah.
but my point is, if you're really scared of her, okay, there's so many points, I guess. This channel is a little tiny channel. Now it has
Mhm.
barely 600 something
Oh, it's gonna
subscribers.
blow up now.
Not 600,000 subscribers, 600.
It had, yeah.
Meanwhile,
But-
Lauren's channel, just on her YouTube, and I know she's got other places, other places.
Mhm.
She's got 321,000 subscribers on her channel. And she's worried about the 600 subs over on Christina's channel. Or Christine, what's her name? Christine?
Christina, I think is her name.
Christina? Okay. She's worried about that. And I guess what I want to tell her is focus on, why don't you just, focus on, unless you really believe you're in some physical danger, which I can't see that.
I think she thought she was in, I don't think physical danger. I think she wanted to shut it down. She's afraid of her text coming out. 6 years worth of text messages.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, so you talk some shit about people. And
Right. Yeah.
What? And is it going to ruin their life?
Because in her video, live stream, she said, that's how I was feeling at that time. And that's exactly it. That nails it. That may be how you feel at that time. That doesn't mean that's how you feel today.
Absolutely. And honestly, all you can do is apologize if you need to apologize, or don't. Just say, you know what? That's how I felt at the time. I don't feel that way anymore. I'm sorry you had to see that. I had never had any intention of you knowing that.
And the people who don't like Lauren, here's what they're going to say. Because she said, I'm apologizing to people that I don't even know if they know what's been said. And I'm thinking, you need to calm down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
There were so many parts of it where I was just like, honey, I'm worried about you. Like when she ran into somebody and they were at the courthouse or whatever, and someone was trying to talk to her, she's like, I'm scared for my safety. I'm scared for my safety. And she like ran into the courthouse or something. I'm like, oh my God, you're in the wrong line of work.
I've never heard of them.
You're so scared.
Yeah. And I think that is something that you have to say, because, we're told, one of the stand your ground laws is you have to feel afraid. Now, I'm not saying that she was pulling the stand your ground. I'm not saying that, but you have to fear for your safety and tell the person, that person has to know that you fear for your safety. And you say that, and then, you do whatever you do. And
yeah. I did hear that they did something about talking about her husband's career and checking into his credentials. Obviously, I don't agree with any of that. I think that's shitty. But sadly, again, that has happened here. People here have been through that. Mommy Ramblings has threatened and or done that to talk about, families, sponsorships, and families' careers. And, I wonder if him at the sheriff's office would like to know what his mother's doing. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't give a shit. But by all means, keep threatening it. So, that happens here. She would die here. She would absolutely die
She would.
here.
And you can't even, like we love true crime. We like to dabble in it. And, but when I go to a case, look, you heard today in the clip, listen to Merb. You can't cover the jury that's putting their life in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't even, someone who's supposed to be a true crime content creator, cough, cough, doesn't even understand how true crime works.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
we've seen that a
still,
lot.
yeah,
We've seen that
yeah.
a lot. Hell,
She,
that's me half the time.
but who, Katie? Let me ask you that, and I'm sorry if I'm getting y'all's names wrong. I we can only see the ats right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, they've it's YouTube. It's a YouTube thing.
Yeah,
We can only see your ads, so we don't we
thank you,
might
Terry.
get your name wrong. But
Yeah. She. Why would? What does she have to hide? She probably doesn't have anything to hide. To be honest with you, she probably, in your mind, you think the worst is about to come out, and what you think is the worst is never the worst. It's not bad. It's not. I'm telling you, what you think is bad is
right.
it's a little
More
ugly, but
more
they make up
likely
something diabolical. You know, they'll make it up.
right. More likely than not, it'll be twisted into something completely different, and it'll be nothing that you even expected it to be, probably. It sounds like she's worried that that stuff is going to come out, and
Yeah.
honestly, all you can do is, but she did say things like, she's been blacklisted by some true crime channels. Like, there's stuff going down, and she swears
Mhm.
she doesn't know why.
I believe
Eh,
her. I believe that this girl's reaching out behind it, because it's not just that girl reaching out, because you got that Lori Hellis.
I don't know who
Um,
that is.
she's got a channel. Let me find it. Chasing Justice. And
Okay.
she made a couple of videos about Lauren. Lauren played some of one in her thing. And this woman is true crime. But what did she say? She said, because you love Botox. She went there all the way into the Lauren getting Botox and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
you, Miss Chasing Justice, you lost right there. Okay. But
Right. I mean,
there is
honestly, but
reach behind the scenes. And she mentioned, because I think, should we say, I don't know if we should say names. Because I think I know who her ex, uh, the one that's leaking messages, the 6 years worth. I think I know who she went to work for, and it's a big true crime content creator here.
mm,
And she would have a far reach. Let me see how many subs she's got. Okay. 1.56 million.
damn.
Lost her
Yeah.
brother, and her mother's on hospice. She's feeling raw from her bone marrow out. Plus, being followed around with a camera is creepy. Yeah, I know. I've been obviously followed with a camera now. Thank you.
Yes.
Um,
Yes, you have.
mm-hmm.
And it
Was
was leaked.
accused.
Yeah.
Yep, and that picture was leaked. And then
Yeah.
I was accused by Merb of, she was accused people of following her with a camera, yet she had no proof. Said she videoed it. Show it.
Right.
I didn't watch Grayson's live. Grayson sounds so young.
Who is Grayson?
That's her assistant.
Okay. 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 So
Yeah.
she let her assistant read all 6 years worth of her text messages,
Mm-hmm.
she said.
Yeah.
Just to see if there was anything that she needed to get out in front of. They did twist the story about her brother.
That was awful. They
That was
should that
gross.
yeah.
But that's happened to us too.
Yes.
That's happened to us too. They take a story that we told and then they turn it into something totally different
Mm-hmm.
and make it disgusting.
Yes.
That's happened to me, and I
It
know that's
has
happened to
happened to
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And that happened to Diane. Let's be clear.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All I have is John and Lauren, something like that. It's not normal. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't say. I don't know. I didn't know she had a YouTube channel.
Well, she's the assistant, right? Who did the helped with the 9-hour stream?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Well, they sounded really close. And she said she's like family. And she said that she felt motherly to her. Yes, Rosewater. And
Yes.
so I can absolutely sympathize with every part. But do I think that I don't know if that's considered stalking. I don't know if it, in the eyes of the law, if it would be considered stalking.
Well, because she's not doing anything physical to her, all she's doing is just talking shit about her, right?
Yeah.
And is that really even like she even had the police on the phone. I saw the one video
Mhm.
where the stalker is on the phone with the police department and she's like, "What law am I breaking?" And he couldn't even tell her.
Right.
He had no idea. So what is she doing besides just talking shit with her 600 subscribers? Like I can't get
I
over
mean,
that. 600 piddly little subscribers and you're crying for 9 hours?
you got blocked on web sleuths. Really, they support Lauren. I support her. I do because I have so much respect for her.
I know it doesn't sound like we do when the way we're talking, huh? I do
No.
like Lauren actually. I feel like I said earlier, I think she has a lot of professional integrity. I really do enjoy her channel and I like her take on things and I think she tries to do things clean and by the book. I think she prides herself on that. So to have all this stuff being said about her or all this, terrible stuff is coming out, it's coming, I get why she's worried about it.
Yes.
I do understand that.
Yeah.
Um and
Yeah. Me too.
I don't even know what I would say to her other than, we've been through this. I'm telling you,
It's awful
it's awful but somehow you're going to have to find a way to live with people not liking you.
because it does pass. And she says, "I get it. Not everybody's going to like me," but I don't think that she knows what it's like because she said when she went to Brandon Boudreaux's sentencing, or maybe she said trial, but not. I mean, of course, he wasn't getting sentenced. It was Lori Vallow's trial, but that people treated her differently, and they probably did. If you've got an ex assistant or whatever that girl did for that's working for somebody with over 1 million subscribers, and they're also true crime. They see that Lauren is up, like she's been on now. How many? She's made it to Netflix. She's made it to Hulu. She's,
Right,
she's
she's up and coming. Yeah, she's
yes.
coming up. Yeah, for sure. And they're going to see her as competition. She just can't avoid that.
Well, just please let me tell you something about that song. I love that song, and she's misinterpreting that song. And so is and so is that stupid girl that's making the videos about her, because it doesn't say, "I'm going to make you eat worms, Nimrod." It says, "I'm going to make you eat your words." And I watch that TikTok over and over, and she's trying to mouth the lyrics and she's saying the wrong words. And I love it when people do that. But yeah, you're an idiot. You should have looked the words up.
But she takes that seriously. Like like
Yes.
when someone said something about her head on a platter, like she really takes that almost literally. Like, does somebody want me dead?
That surprised me that she has never heard that term before. "I
That
want your head on a
expression.
platter." Yeah, that
Right, right. It
expression.
doesn't
Yeah.
mean physically your head on a platter.
Mm-mm.
Lauren is a drama queen, 9 hours of boohooing. Yeah, she made bank. Woo! She made
Oh,
bank on that stream. Definitely got a lot of money.
I mean, damn, the- can okay, wait, time out. Did Beep's cat die? No, that
What?
seems random. Beep's cat. Where is
I ha
Beep's cat?
I don't know. I haven't heard
I know.
anything about her dying.
Sorry, I just squirreled. But if anybody knows, today I was like, "Where is that old bitch?" Because let me tell you that this when she would remember, she would latch onto you and just harass you and go into your real life and call your family members. And I just wonder if she died.
I don't know. Wow, I have no idea. I hope not. I hope she's okay.
I don't. I know that just seemed random, but today I
Yeah.
was sitting here. I was like, I wonder where she's at, because all this. That's what makes me think of. I remember being terrified of her, and then you're like,
Yes.
yeah,
And then you realize there's no reason to be.
I know who you are. Just please.
Yeah.
Um, I do. I think she's concerned about her career. I think because she has worked so hard, and her husband's worked so hard, and she did. The stalker called his school, the school where he volunteers. And she's
Yeah,
like,
see,
he doesn't even work there. He doesn't work there. Well, no, he volunteers there, so no, he's not on the payroll.
yeah, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't think she should be calling his job.
And get
And
this, did you hear the part where she said, and he doesn't even he's a doctor of philosophy.
she's laughing at that.
Oh, you know how when you get your doctorate, you get a doctor of philosophy in whatever your expertise
Yeah,
is, and then that's your doctorate.
yeah. Isn't that a
But
PhD?
yes,
Yes.
well, he got
So
his
he's a
PhD.
PhD, and the 600 sub channels laughing at him.
Yes, because she's saying that it's not in whatever his
He's not like a medical doctor. He's not
well,
like
no,
a.
no, she said his field, which his field is, I think it's psychology. But it would be what would it be? It would be it's always psychology. I mean, not psychology, philosophy in psychology. That's what it would, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
What the PhD would be. And forensic I can't talk. I give up. Forensic psychology.
Okay.
That's what he's his bye y'all.
His PhD is in forensic psychology.
Yes.
Yes, definitely nothing to sneeze at, for sure.
No, but she said he's not. He's a doctor of philosophy.
Well, she's an idiot. She's an idiot.
Lauren, honey, laugh at that. That's funny.
Right, right.
funny
And
that
that's,
she-
I was just going to say that. Like, is there any way we could help Lauren laugh at this at all? I don't think right now, obviously, she's not in the mood to laugh about this, but
No.
you will
will
eventually,
someday.
you got to get to a place where you laugh this stuff off because it's so stupid. What they
There's
said
a
about her
rumor
brother, that she wanted to take his sperm and make a baby and have his baby and raise it as her own for his progeny or whatever. That was gross. That was gross, and that was not accurate. And so, but again, we've been through this. We've been through people who take stories from our life and they twist it into something that it isn't.
Yeah.
Just to throw it at you and see if it hurts you. And that's exactly what she tried to do, and it worked. You can't let her know that it worked.
Well, but look, she's throwing out cease and desist left and right. And the reason I know why Lauren's doing that, she's leaving a paper trail. She threw out a cease and desist to the person giving out the text messages. She gave a cease and desist to that big YouTuber, she said, because she doesn't want her stuff out. And I get it. Golly, do I ever get it. And yeah, they say she's having an affair, but you know what? They're going to say that. If you're nice to somebody these days, you can't be nice to a man without other women thinking you're screwing that man. And that is pathetic.
Especially other women that hate you.
Yes. That want your life. That's what it boils down to. They want your life. I mean, we don't know if her life is wonderful, but I can say, looking at it, how many times when she was going to the Corey Richards thing, and I would say, oh, I wish I was her. Because it just seems so easy for her just to get up and go. And
right.
So that's it. They want your life, and they're going to do whatever they can to bring you down. And when they go low, you have to go high.
Yeah.
And sicking your crew on them is not, I mean, yeah, it feels good temporarily, but it just, she got information from the PI, not just an affair. But yeah, that's an assumption that she had an affair. We don't know if she had an affair. I mean, she says she didn't, and she said her husband is friends with him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
called who brilliant? I don't know. Information was a discovery, not coordinated. Oh. That don't mean that they were doing stuff.
right. It could just be that it was for the information. Doesn't necessarily have to be an affair, which is none of our damn business anyway.
It's way too far, sweet Susie. Every bit of it's way too far because you don't like that she said you were annoying. Guess what? girl, you are annoying.
That's all she said?
Yeah, that was the message.
And Lauren is like profusely apologizing to her. Like, I'm so sorry that I said this. Girl, you are annoying. Damn, I'll say it.
And they made
I've watched no less than 10 of your TikToks and I'm already annoyed.
it. And the thing is she said it, and then they became friends. So you know when you first meet somebody, and you don't hit it. Me and you didn't hit it off at first,
Right. You don't
but
hit it
then
off
you
at first. And then, they are annoying a little bit at the beginning,
yeah,
probably. And
then you get to know them and you like them, and then it comes back out that a year ago she said she was annoying. I said you was annoying, whatever. And so that starts you on a whole hate campaign.
right.
Even though I'm standing in front of you saying, and then but hold on. The thing is, when the girl recorded her, when she confronted her at the courthouse about, hey, I know what you said about me. The girl doesn't realize the stalker girl isn't a great look. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, she's running with it, all proud of herself, I guess.
Yeah.
And she looks annoying. She absolutely, oh God, that's a perfect word for her.
Well,
you nailed
look
it, Lauren.
obsessed. You look
Yes,
completely
she's
obsessed.
completely obsessed. Yes, completely obsessed. Now, do
And
I think
so
she's physically gonna harm Lauren? I don't feel like she's saying anything that leads me to believe she's physically gonna harm Lauren. But
and Sweet Susie, you say they stalked her when she was working, but she admittedly said this woman goes to trials.
right. So how is that stalking? If you're both gonna be at the same trial, that's not necessarily stalking. You're gonna see each other. If you work in the same circles, you're gonna see each other places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just hard. Now, I think that they're going to be together. They're going to try to intimidate her, which that's why when I went to New York to Merb's trial, that's how I know she didn't get followed. That's how I know that she didn't get harassed, because I think we went out of our way to make sure that she didn't have that label to put on any of us.
Right. Because that's what she does.
Yeah. And she still did it.
Mm-hmm.
But because she couldn't get it on video because it never happened, boom.
Right.
And I'm just waiting on Merb. I guarantee you that Merb has reached out to her.
Oh,
but I'm not even worried about that, because all you got to do is Google Merb's name. Way to go, champ.
And I'm sure the message will be, Randy and Wendy totally don't believe you. They were laughing at you and making so much fun of you.
I believe I know how she feels. So yeah, we believe it. We know exactly how she feels.
We've been there, done that, Lauren. We've been there, girl.
Yeah.
We've been there.
You don't know what it's like when somebody is attacking you from every single side, and then it includes people you thought would love you forever. Yes.
Yes, we know exactly how that feels. Yes. And it sucks. It does suck. But
I had one. Yeah.
But you don't need, I don't think Lauren needs to go on an apology tour and, tell everybody that she's so sorry, especially for calling someone annoying. That's nothing. Sounds like Christina needs a thick skin too.
Yeah, I think she does have a thin skin. And then, she said some bad things about people. So have I. And you know what? So have you. I do. Look, was I surprised at first? I was surprised when I heard Lauren say shit. I was like, oh my gosh. But because I hold her to this standard of that she can't possibly meet. So then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot she is human.
Right.
Of course, you don't get online and cuss somebody out or cuss and act up. That doesn't mean she's fake. That just means she wants a clean channel. That's all that means. That's it.
Right. That's what I was saying, like when I was talking about her professionalism, and I think she really wants to be a clean cut channel. I think she really wants that. So she doesn't want, it out there that she, vented to a friend years ago about her personal feelings for somebody else. Lauren is comparing herself to murdered crime victims, for Christ's sake. I'm sorry, for fuck's sake, not Christ's sake. I wouldn't have even said. I don't even know why I said that. And Grayson said on camera that this is how people are murdered. They need to check their heads.
Well, you got to remember they're in the true crime stuff. Somebody gets obsessed with you, that's where their head is going. And hey, it's not behind a paywall, Atomic Fireball. Mm-mm.
It's not. I'm still watching it, although I haven't refreshed. If I refresh and it disappears, then I guess it could be behind a paywall, but
Let me try. I hope not, because I
I don't
no,
know why
it's
she
not.
would. I don't know
It's
why
not.
she would put it behind a paywall. She wants
It's not.
many people as possible to watch it.
Nope, it's not under. It's not behind the
Yeah.
paywall.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, she put a follow up on Patreon. Okay, gotcha.
Gotcha. And she said that she was going to do something on Patreon because her husband felt safe there.
Gotcha.
No.
Are creators allowed to do reactions videos if content is behind a paywall? No, we're not. Well, we're allowed to watch it and tell you our thoughts about it, but we're not allowed to show it to anybody else.
Yeah.
Like get up here and show clips of it. We're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, like I'm a member of a certain channel, and they promised content. Looking at you, Merb.
Looking at you, Merb. What are you doing for your members, Merb? Come on, ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't share her stuff. I took notes. Like it was my right.
That's right.
I think BJ got people hyper vigilant on protecting themselves.
I've always had a ton of respect for Lauren, but this seems like entitled Karen behavior. I just think she's super, super scared. And maybe that's just her personality. She's kind of a worrier. Maybe she's kind of a, she's kind of a fraidy cat. Maybe. And so this just seems to affect her super hard.
I don't know if I would have eaten the donuts. It depends on how hungry I was that day, but she doesn't look like she even eats donuts. Come on. I don't know if she's scared. I think that this is her first, and I hate to use this word, but I'm going to use it, scandal.
Scandal.
Yeah.
Scared of what? She sits in a courthouse with murderers. I mean, scared of like people not liking her. I think that really bothers her. That, not everybody thinks she's adorable and wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Everybody questioning everything about you. Ooh, can I trust her? Can I trust her? Can I trust her? It sucks.
It does suck. But you know what fixes that? Time.
Yes.
Time and consistency. That's what fixes that.
She's already proved that she's awesome. She is good at what she does. Her husband is good at what he does.
Right. Breathe, Lauren. You're okay, honey.
Mm-hmm. You will be okay.
You're going to be okay.
I wish that I could talk to you because I remember Jim's like, you're not okay and I want you offline. Because I didn't feel okay. It affects every single part in it. I know that you weren't okay either. Hey, Blonde.
Hey, Blonde.
It affects every part of your life, especially when somebody has all your messages, all your text, your close friends, and you don't know what's going to be distorted and taken half-assed. And
right. That's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. It's the unknown, the fear of the unknown. You don't know what's going to come out or how it's going to be twisted or how other people are going to take it and interpret it or see it or feel about you. And hey, maybe their opinion of you will change. But you know what? Opinions are honestly, they're like the wind. They come, they go, they change. There are people in our chat right now that didn't like us 3 years ago. I'm sure, because it just happens.
Does it make you? See, I have to say this. Does it make you two-faced if you vent to a friend, you get aggravated at another friend and you vent to someone you trust, and then that friend betrays you? I don't think that makes you two-faced.
I don't think it makes you two-faced either.
I think if you consistently do it, you consistently do it, but I'm talking about,
Okay, hang on. Bodhi says, you're wrong. Lauren is not afraid of not being liked. She's terrified because the attacks never stop. Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I don't know Lauren personally, obviously. This is the, I hate this word, vibe I'm getting just based on the 9-hour stream that I've been watching, which I haven't finished. It's fucking long.
I love it. I'm on it for the second time.
It's long as hell.
This is all Grayson's fault? You think? Why do you think that? Well, see, Bodie, I have to disagree with you. I think because the attacks that we've seen are the TikToks. And she's reading the comments of the TikToks. Here's what I could tell her right now. If someone makes a video about you, never read the comments. It hurts. Wendell, agree?
They don't bother me, but yeah, they can hurt. Sure.
Oh, I don't read the comments.
The comments
don't
on your
watch the
on your videos?
No, I said if someone makes a video about me.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I don't go to those comments. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
I thought you meant your own comment section. If someone came at you in the comment section.
No.
that doesn't
If
bother me.
someone,
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
if
If
someone
someone
makes
makes a video calling me a piece of shit or calling me whatever they're calling me, the comment section is full of people that hate the same people that hate me. They're the same people that hated me yesterday.
yeah.
And they're just so happy to have another place that they can say it.
Hello, Lindsley. Right,
And
but
that's
you
fine.
you might
But
see
I
a
don't read it.
name.
Yeah, but I don't
It'll-
read it.
You see a name that you thought that they were your friend or that friendly. We don't have to put friend on it, but friendly. They liked
Friendly.
you,
Yes.
and then the next thing you know, I'm in a fetal position in the corner because come to find out, they're like, "Yeah, Randy's a sorry piece of shit,
Right.
scammer."
Right. Grayson
Who's
said
Gigi?
Grayson said she won't even take a break to visit her family. She's scared to go to the dentist. This is not a normal boss employee relationship. It's not. That is not a normal boss employee relationship. And if that is true, then something is going to snap and it's not going to go well when it does. I hope that Grayson finds a healthier balance. And if it's Lauren that's not letting her have that healthy balance, I hope that Grayson is brave enough to say that one day and get out of that, because I think that is that does not seem healthy at all.
Oh, one of the women is married to her dentist. And they're lying, saying that she had lived with a man when she didn't. And she said, "What's the big deal if I did, but I didn't? I've never even kissed him." She said that.
Right.
Like the lies. All
But
you got to do.
And what's weird is that she feels like she has to come forward now and
Mhm.
tell all her damn business. And it's like, honey, if you lived with somebody, it's none of our business. Why would we care?
No.
I don't care. Why should anybody care? What does that have to do with your true crime? It doesn't. Nothing. Has nothing to do with what you do and what you're here for. So why in the world would anybody care?
And you do it so well. Because when we were doing Delphi, that's who I watched, and took notes. The whole time she was talking, I was taking notes. And she done it in such a great way and this is where I caught myself picking up mannerisms of other people. I'm like, stop it. That's why the other day I keep saying, stop saying frankly. You know why? Because Dana says frankly. So I listen to Dana and then I'm like, frankly.
You do kind of absorb the personality of who you're with.
I do. And
you do.
I hate, and I'm aware of it.
But I don't think you should hate that about you, because that's how God made you on purpose. So don't hate that about yourself.
Well, but who wants to sound like Dana?
Nobody, but you can certainly make better choices, and that's wonderful. That's fine. But don't hate that about you, because that's how God made you.
Me too, pussycat. Yeah. So, but she's so gentle and good at what she does. Remember the drawings? Just the drawings.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yes. She did a great job with those drawings. She does a great job, and that's what I think she prides herself on doing her best when she's covering these cases and really putting 100%. Oh shit, I'm an angry old biker now. I'm crying. Why are you crying? What did I say something bad? I'm sorry if I made you cry. Please don't cry.
Aka, me and Jim lived together too. We dated a year. We lived together a year. And then we got married.
I lived with Scott before we got married. Oh no, the scandal. It was a scandal back then. That was even before people were living together on Friends.
Are you kidding me? Yes. Scandal. Look,
that was a scandal back then, man. In the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Early 90s. I lived with my first husband before we got married, and my family was so ashamed of it that we had to lie and tell people we were married. And
Well,
then
we
I had
lived
to
together.
really marry him.
We lived together, and because so I became a Christian when I was 17. I taught at a Christian preschool for years while I was putting myself through college. Left that Christian preschool to go live in with Scott down and go to college down Southern California. But we had separate rooms. I had my own room. He had his own room. We did for like 2 years. No, maybe like a
Aw.
year. Like a year. Yeah, we did that for like a year. Yeah. Um, and that was and even still, my Christian boss at the Christian preschool, when I told her we were gonna do that and have separate rooms, she's like, looked me dead in the eye and was holding my hand, and she goes, "I'll pray for you."
Yeah, because see the way you think you're lying.
No, but she just thought that was a terrible idea. But my mom
Yeah.
loved the idea because she'd like that better than me living in a dorm where nobody knows where I am all day and night. Nobody cares if I come home. At least Scott will notice if I'm not around. So my parents were okay with it. And frankly, I was like 2 years into college. I was 20. I'm grown. I'm allowed to make my own decisions. But anyways, regardless, it was a huge scandal back then. Nowadays, it's almost preferred. But back then, it was a big scandal.
Yeah, it used to be a big. Now it's like you got married before you lived together. What?
Right.
Yeah, that's the way it is now.
Your 10-month-old daughter was your flower girl. Oh, whore.
Yeah, I said I didn't think I could love you more, Sandy Law, but I do.
Yeah, big time scandal back in those days, but not so much anymore, which is fine. But
Yeah,
anyway,
now
regardless,
I mean, now they're like, you get pregnant. Back then, you got pregnant, you got married. That was it. That's it. That's all.
that's it. That's all.
And
Right.
now,
That's what you do.
Mom, I'm pregnant. You're not going to
You
get
pray that
married, are
pray
you?
that no one can do math. You pray that no one can do any math, and you get married right really quick.
Yes.
So that you got pregnant on your honeymoon. Sure did. That was me.
Yeah, and my nanny says my mom got pregnant on her honeymoon with my sister, but I wonder if that was true. But
Yeah.
Nanny would totally cover for
Of course
somebody.
she would. Yes,
Yeah.
of course she would.
I heard get out, married or not. Really? Not me. But then I heard get out. It's a long story, but yeah, no.
Yeah. But
big deal for an Irish Catholic girl. Married 55 years this year. Oh, Mickey, I love that. But I think I don't know that Lauren did herself any. Maybe she did. Maybe I don't know. Get ahead. I would have got ahead of it. I guess you have to. And she owned her stuff. But don't apologize to people that you may have said, "Oh, their hair looks gross." That's so what.
Right. You don't have to kill yourself with the apologies. If you're genuinely sorry, then say that. But if you're, but otherwise, let it go. And honestly, people need to relax. If somebody thinks you're annoying and they vented to their friend about it, yeah, it hurts your feelings, but you'll live. You'll be all right. But it does definitely seem like she wanted to get out in front of this. I don't know if it helped her or hurt her. I know she made a shit ton of money, so
I don't think it hurt her. I think
it drove a lot of traffic over to her stalker, though, which is sad.
Yeah, and the stalker's getting a lot of hate comments. So now, oh yes.
So now the mobbing is going the other direction. Now everybody's ganged up against this stalker. Now
you can say as much as you want to. Don't go there. You deep down, I have to think that you want them to. Because everybody likes to be defended. I don't care who you are. You like to be defended, and then she's saying don't unsubscribe, but you gave them the channel name.
Did she?
So not her stalkers, but she's the one that told Lori Hellis. Wait, what did I say her channel name was? She said her name. She said Lori Hellis. She didn't say Chasing Justice. But I mean, she's getting a lot of hate too on her. Like she took her last live, and I've only looked at one live and turned her comments off. And so they're going on a 4-month-old community post and saying things to her. She took the but she did take her video about Lauren down. And but you know what, Miss Hellis, you should have never gave your opinion on some shit you didn't know the facts to. Because even if, let me just say this, people who say, well, that girl had her ticket for a year, you know what? Doesn't matter. Whoever has the order of protection, it doesn't matter how long you had a ticket. You don't get to break the law.
Right.
I think she's a sociopathic liar, two-faced. She abused the legal system.
Wow.
Damn.
My goodness. Don't hold back. I think I feel that way too, Pussycat. I think that this will blow over. Um I did feel like Lauren was genuine in from
Mhm.
what I saw. I felt like she genuinely is upset.
Yes.
It didn't seem fake or fabricated to me. It seemed genuine. I just wish that she didn't feel that way, and I wish that somehow I could help her,
Me too.
because you've got to get a thicker skin. And she's really upset with law and crime, but I don't see how what they're doing is any different than what she does.
Well, but we have to think, how many orders of protection have we saw publicized? Was Betty, Bullhorn Betty's, it wasn't on law and crime, was it?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No,
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
so.
People saw it though. We saw it. I've seen clips of it. So if it wasn't on law and crime, it must have just been somebody must have recorded it locally from maybe their local television channel or something. I don't know.
Let's see. There was one against that cuckoo girl. What's it when the drama twins? I know you don't watch the drama twins, but Gabby. And she took somebody to court, and that girl got the recording and played it, and it was great. No, it was on the regular news. Okay. It
Okay.
was on the
Yeah, it
news.
was on it was on their news. Right. So she got it, because I've seen clips of inside the courtroom. So their regular news must have been airing that. And that's where they got the recording of it.
And I don't blame her for going on a tour, because she's going to have to get ahead of this, especially, hey, Vigilant, especially if she said hurtful things. Own your shit.
But
Say you're
hurtful
sorry. That's
things
all you
like
can
you're
do.
that girl's annoying? Like what? Come on.
Well, and that girl is saying, and I saw somebody in here say that she talked about victims. Well, it seems like that would have been released, because people are like, I've been hearing that she talked about victims. I've heard that she talked about victims. But I haven't went and looked on Reddit, but it would be all over Reddit and easy to find.
But and
So
well, and you're gonna have to prove to me that it's accurate though, because people lie on Reddit all the time.
yes.
Right, Laura? Looking at you, pretending to buy your candles from a great Alabama candle maker.
I agree.
People lie on Reddit all the damn time.
I think that she did feel let down, because doesn't my Vinny work for law and crime?
I think you're right. I think the fact that our courts of law let her down to allow a news channel to broadcast a private matter like this is wrong, wrong, wrong. And that's what she really was bothered by. She's like, law and crime has never broadcasted something like a restraining order or protection order. Like, why in the world would they even be interested in this? And it's because of who she is.
I love these opinions. I love that everybody has a different opinion. And I agree with what you said, Wendy. And I don't think it's about money. Atomic, I don't. I think that she makes great money at what she does. I think she made a bag the other day, but I don't think she did that for money. I think that she wouldn't have done this if she had gotten the order of protection.
Yeah, I don't know that she was expecting that kind of money, that outpouring. It was interesting though that many of the comments that she pinned, because the chat's gone, you can't see the chat. So all you can see are the comments that every once in a while she'll pin up on the stage. And many of the comments were interesting because they didn't seem to even know what was happening. Like, they're like, this is the first we're hearing of this. We haven't heard anything. Da, 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 da. So this was not a well-known thing at all. And I wonder if she had just kept quiet about it and not done that stream.
Oh, I don't think it would have got out. I think behind the scenes, like in circles that we obviously don't run, but there's probably some chitter chatter, but she could have probably handled that behind and not had to come out and tell people. But then again, when something starts growing legs, I think it's when you feel like it's growing legs, maybe in your you think you need to address it.
If
No,
she
I hadn't
spoke,
heard it.
if she really did speak badly about victims, then that deserves an apology and that needs to be corrected, I believe.
Yeah,
And I hope she learns a valuable lesson. Do not put anything in writing that you don't want to have to say publicly.
yeah, but
'Cause
she did. I thought she said that's never happened.
okay, then that's never happened. Okay, well, good.
I think she said that. She said that's never happened.
Well, good, good.
She did. There was one thing I picked up on the hot mic moment. Did you say that part?
No.
Um, she covered herself. There was a girl that just goes to trials, not press, not anything like that. Um, that was talking to I think it was Summer, not Summer Wells. My gosh, Vallow.
Okay.
Lori Vallow's sister. I don't think it's Vallow. Anyway, she doesn't like Lauren because Lauren isn't. Of course, she doesn't side with Lori. And the girl was talking to her, and there was a hot mic, and she said, "Don't say my name. She doesn't like me." And then I saw Lauren turn around, saw they were recording. She said, "But I have a lot of empathy, and I love Summer. Yeah, but who wouldn't do that? I would do that."
Right.
Duty Ron, doesn't he have cancer? Y'all be nice about him. Ain't he sick?
He's a grifter like Lauren. There was no stalking. There were no threats. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting grifter vibes off of Lauren.
No.
To be fair, I think she works damn hard.
She works hard and her husband's rich. Come on.
Right.
Like, she doesn't even have to work hard.
Yeah, I'm right. That's true. I'm not sure I'm getting grifter vibes, but she did make a bag, like you said. She made a shit ton of money that night. And I'm sure it's still coming in. Oh, he's in remission. Good. Good.
Oh,
We'll
thank God. See, I
pray for
don't watch
continued
him
healing for
enough.
that.
I'm going to go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
We don't know these YouTubers in real life. We watch for entertainment. Absolutely, we do. She's no beggar. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like she's, doing this for money. He's getting better. He's not. He's great, him and Lauren. Okay, good. I'm glad that he's okay. I don't know him at all, to be fair, but I have heard his name before. I wonder if Christina is going to go after her being called a stalker over and over and over for 9 hours. And now, all of the Lauren lovers are going to go to her TikTok and leave, supportive comments for Lauren, and it only is going to take one crazy person to go over there and threaten her with something, because that's what happens here. And I'll tell you why. Because of this.
The internet is a cesspool of psychotic, chronically online, drama-addicted weirdos.
Amen. It really is. Linny too, welcome to Bad Friends. Thank you for joining the membership. Over 200 times using the words stalked, 400 times per day. Yeah, she called her a stalker for 9 hours straight. I don't know. I think she can, she might be able to get a defamation, especially if now she's being attacked over it. This could all blow up in Lauren's face. I would never be on YouTube. Well, all I can tell you is that I'm okay. I'm not actually feeling very well. Just please, but I'm okay. I'm kind of sick, and I'm sorry if you can hear that in my voice, because I know that probably sounds gross. Yeah, being on YouTube, you do have to get a thicker skin, and you have to be able to be okay with people not liking you, because that's just how it is. Not everybody's going to like you. And
Oh.
even people will really, really, really not like you.
Yeah.
Also
Why
happens
was
there.
Rob Beauty Christie up? Did I see that?
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
The internet is a cesspool of psychotic, chronically online, drama addicted weirdos.
And that is true.
And amen.
And amen. A cesspool
Long
of
crime views.
drama
porn.
addicted, chronically online weirdos.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. Absolute facts.
I was watching her a while ago. Her and Peter Mon are going. They're about to
Yes,
go
her
at
and
it. I
Peter
think.
Mon are making me mad. They need to knock it off right now, Peter.
Stop it right now, Peter.
Stop it right now. Just leave each other alone. This isn't just about Christina. Lauren has become completely unhinged because of what she knows she did. But what exactly did she do?
I think you're assuming. Hey, Stitching Girl. But I don't think. I don't think that. Oh, we got a member.
We did. I said thank you, but I knew you'd want to also
Oh,
thank them.
yes. Welcome to being a bad friend.
The judge was not going to give her an active restraining order if he had heard all sides. She knew she was going to lose. She just blamed it on law and crime. Okay, that's an interesting take. I mean, because you could be right on that. You could be right on that. Well, law and crime did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, law and crime did the exact same thing that she does.
But I don't think they owe her any favors. But when have we ever seen, a stream for a restraining order? We haven't.
No, we haven't. You're right.
Team Christina? Right. So this seemed cherry picked. They knew it would get a lot of views because it was a high profile. Because, I mean, she's not famous, but to us, she's kind of famous. Like, I would fangirl if I met her. You know I would.
Yeah.
When I met Vinny, I was like, humana.
We all were.
Yeah. Wow, we have some Team Christina in here. That's crazy.
She wants to be treated one way while comparing herself to crime victims. That pissed me off. Yeah, she's definitely not I don't know, crime victim. I mean, come on. I don't know.
But she feels like she is. So let's
right. And I don't want to doubt what she's saying she's feeling. She says that she feels this way, and who am I to say that she doesn't? It's one of our own in the true crime community. Long Crime knew that. Right, they did. Long Crime knew. They knew her. I mean, that's the only reason they would have covered this is because they knew her.
Yeah, but they should have thought, I don't know who gave the order to do it, of course. But I don't think they should have done that. I just don't. I think she should have been able to have her day in court without it being televised.
Even so, I don't think that the judge would have given it to her because I don't believe there were any actual threats on her life or to her family's life. Do you think, am I wrong on that? Do you think the judge would have given a permanent protective order?
I don't think so.
I don't feel like they would.
I've thought about it, and I thought no, because you're essentially saying, okay, she goes to court cases and now she can't because you may go. And she's not physically, she's taken the songs that she played and the head on the platter, and those are just, she hasn't given a real death threat.
I'm scared for my safety. Like, I feel like that's an overreaction. I do. I don't know that she needs to be scared for her safety.
No, I think, and I think that
I hope I'm right about that. By the way, if I'm wrong,
right,
I'm really
because what if we are wrong? And because look, Christina, you're looking like a loon, and I say back down now. Who cares if she didn't like you at first? She's never going to like you now. And I can tell you this, the people you're surrounding yourself with, they're not going to like you in a few months.
Right.
And whoever's giving out the text messages, you're a despicable bitch too, because you can't be trusted.
Yeah, you're dirty. And now everyone knows it. Like,
Yep.
that's what your legacy is, that you're going to be dirty and putting out text messages that mean nothing. I mean, at least pick some good ones if you're going to do it, because these so far, calling someone annoying is ridiculous. Who cares?
Right.
That was Randy that said that, but I agree.
Yeah.
She's up all hours of the night, rocking back and forth over an immature person on TikTok involving her 8-year-old child. Yeah, I wish that her child didn't know anything about that. I mean, obviously, it's not my child. I'm not in charge of how she raises her child, but I feel like exposing your child to this, making them feel scared, that's the opposite of what you should be doing as a mother, in my opinion. Just in my opinion, I would not want my child to know anything about this. I certainly wouldn't want them to feel scared.
At Jones Kathy, I don't know what your YouTube name is because of the stupid @ thing. You automatically get usually you almost always get a temporary restraining order until you go in front of the judge and give your proof, because they don't want to take a chance.
Right. That's the thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Miss Leah.
Hey, Miss Leah. The names are showing up weird. They just are. YouTube is doing a thing. Hopefully but thank you for
Fix
telling
it.
us who you are.
Yes.
For the judge to sign the temporary, I think they always sign the temporary.
Mm-hmm.
It's the permanent that she would have to put up proof, and right, Blonde, that's how I feel. The permanent is where she would have to put up the proof, and I believe Christina would also have an opportunity to put up some kind of a defense, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And she
With a
had people
permanent?
going. This Lori from YouTube, she was going as a witness.
Yeah.
One of her ex-employees was going as a witness. So Christina had witnesses. And let me say again, I'll say it again. Her 8-year-old son knew, and I disagree with putting adult problems on children. But then again, if you're afraid, you might want to give your kid, she probably said, look, son, she said that her son looked at her and said, Mom, if I tell you to run, don't look, just run. That bothered my soul. That did sit unwell with me.
What is he supposed to do with that? He's 8.
Yeah. But if
you make it sound like murderers are after him, like, stop it.
But he may think that, unfortunately, and if he said that, it may be because she's afraid and she had to give him a heads up. Look, if somebody approaches you, if run. If somebody, somebody
so
is messing with me.
You can teach stranger danger. You can teach internet safety. You can teach all of those things, but don't do it from the perspective of you in danger, girl. Don't do it from that perspective. Do it in, people are, not everybody, if not, what, I don't know, whatever. Do it from a perspective of powering your son, not terrifying him, is all I think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
Do it from a place
I've
of
thought
power.
about
Don't
that.
do it from a place of fear, because you're just passing that on to him. And that's not, what's he going to do with that? That's just traumatizing.
Yeah, because he's going to be, I don't know if he goes to public school. I don't know anything about that, but he's going to be worried at school. 8-year-olds worry. No, not all of them. I was a worrier. I've always have been.
I think she's a worrier, and I think it's probably a good chance that he's a worrier too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apples, trees, all that.
Mm-hmm. Or went to her home. She didn't threaten Lauren. This is so ridiculous. Well, it's ridiculous to you, but look, Cassandra, have you ever had your stuff exposed? Like all your private text, things about your kids that you've said, things about your family. You may be, someone's your best friend. You're going to tell them when you're going to boom when you're with your husband.
Yeah.
And then you have strangers reading that.
Right. And it does suck.
Yes.
I'm not going to pretend that it doesn't. It absolutely does suck. But I don't know that she needs to be scared for her life or her safety.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope, knock on wood, that her life isn't in danger.
Danger.
Yeah. But if I was Christina, I would say, you know what? I went too far. On the fact that she was thinking or feeling like she wanted to kill herself over this is ridiculous. No, look.
She did say that, though.
She did say that. But you know what? That is when you're going through that and you feel like everybody hates you, those thoughts go through your mind and you can't control it.
Right.
You just think it because you are so flustered that you
Mm.
want it to stop, and these people will not stop. It's live stream after live stream after live stream.
Right.
And you don't want to look, but you look. So
Not so much that your private texts are released, but the feeling of always having to be on guard. Right.
we're
Right.
glad you did too.
Frustration, anger, for sure. Yes. Oh,
Yes.
I'm glad you found us too. Um,
And then if you tell somebody that you're feeling that way, someone will make fun of it, and that's rude. That is, it's wrong. You know, I know that it seems
or
dramatic.
they'll tell you you shouldn't feel that way, or it's ridiculous to feel that way.
You're overreacting, but you can't
Mhm.
help how you feel because you feel beat down. Like you don't even want to get online. It's look, I've been there. Wendy's been there. Diane was there. I know what it's like. You give up. You
Yeah.
just give up. And that starts in that, and that if you don't take care of it, it can lead
Right.
to a spiral.
Yes. Yes, it can.
Yeah. So you definitely want to take care of it. And I would definitely tell her that, you know what, all this other stuff, you take care of your mental health first.
Maybe that's what she needs is, and I wonder if she's doing any therapy. I hope she's not using Grayson as a therapist, because that's not Grayson's responsibility to have to carry all that. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Well,
wonder,
that her
a therapist
husband,
maybe could help her
her
work through
husband
it.
is a professional.
But can he be your therapist, your husband?
Jim's mine.
All right. Yeah.
Jim gives great advice. I don't listen most of the time, but if I did, I would be a lot better off, truthfully.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you know, therapy. I've been. Well, you know, I've been to therapy, and it absolutely did help. They give you tools, and I
And
keep my
that's what I
notebook.
think she's missing. I feel like she's missing
Mm-hmm.
tools. She
Yep.
doesn't seem to have a lot of coping strategies. She's
No,
just panicking, and I feel like flailing,
I have
like
a
that's what I feel like she's doing.
I have a notebook beside me right now that it's got all my strategies in it. So,
Yeah.
because it just
Because you need to be reminded.
yes,
You need to be reminded about these strategies and reminded that they work, because your brain goes into amnesia and forgets that this works. When you get into a
yes.
spiral, you think nothing works. Nothing's going to pull me out. Oh, no. No, remember, this worked once upon a time. I've done this before. It worked.
I didn't watch, but I will. I'm gonna go back and watch. I'm finding all these channels I didn't know about, um, and I also want to. There's this other channel. Someone told me to subscribe to it the other day, and then they covered this, and I haven't listened to it yet. But they're also talking about my favorite subject, which is Jen Soto going down. So hopefully that'll be happening soon.
Based on what? What is it? What's new?
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. Having panic
Mm.
attacks and you can't think right. Look, no, and I had a panic attack the other night in bed for no reason at all. And luckily that doesn't happen to me a lot, but I can
Yeah.
imagine the panic attack she had because you're getting all this thrown at you at one time. You're
Right.
going up the courthouse steps. Somebody walks up to you and says, I know what you said about me and all of your messages. I know what they've all said.
Right.
And then she recorded what Lauren said, which was all over the place because that's where your head is. It's all over the
Right.
place. What? I've been
That's
depressed.
how her inner thoughts go. And even just that snippet of it was enough to send me. Like, she's got 800 things at the same, thinking them all at the same time. They all hold the same weight in her head. She doesn't even know how to prioritize them if she wanted to, because they're all equal weight to her.
Yes.
So I just, I'm sure that's hard. I'm sure that's really hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yes,
mean,
Grayson does need to see her family and friends and take care of her
Mhm.
mental health, and I hope she does. I really do.
I want to see. I agree. Wendy Williams enters the chat. I don't. What is? Let me see. What is your channel now? Come on, YouTube. This is kind of
I
like the
know.
top chat thing.
Put it together, YouTube. Come on.
Yes.
We have to like go to your channel to see what your damn channel name is. So ridiculous.
It's actually Wendy Williams enters the chat, so we'll just call you Wendy Williams.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you, Shamat. Grayson is most. I want to see her because she sounds so young, and not that young people can't handle a lot, but they don't always handle it well. I think she needs a reassessment. Her anxiety is out of control. I have panic attacks routine. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, that's what it seems like to me too. I feel like she kind of needs maybe just a refresher with someone who can help give her some coaching and some strategies on how to handle stress like this. Because she's a worrier for sure. She's a worrier, and she has built this to be something huge inside her head. I don't know if it's truly that big or not, but in her head, it genuinely seems huge.
Well, when she said that, she was at that trial and people ignored her that she thought were friendly with her and she didn't know why, that feeling sucks.
But it could be that they're just being quiet because it's a courtroom setting, or they're being, they're thinking about something might not have anything to do with her. You know what I mean?
But I think that she said that, well, I don't know if that happened before she found out or after. So she's 24 and oh no, she's just 24. We don't know what happens daily to her. That's true, Pussycat. She's
right.
But she kind of put it all out there. But you know what's worse is what's in her head. We know things are happening, and she's hearing what people are saying behind the scenes, which we don't know about because but also, yeah, the things that she's saying in her head are a lot worse. Going through 6 years, I would let Wendy read you can read every text message I've ever sent. I had to hand you my phone. But I wouldn't ask you to do that because damn. And
I think that's a lot to ask somebody to do. Go back and read 6 years worth of text messages. That's a lot.
I listened to the whole 9 hours 1.5 times. Something has to have changed because I know she used to.
She's used to scrutiny as a public figure.
I don't think she is.
I don't think she is as much as she should be by now. I think her skin is still pretty thin. Yeah. She needs to harden up just a little bit.
Yeah.
And take some of these thoughts captive.
We are too. We are Team Lauren. We may not sound like it, but I love the back and forth discussion. That's why I'm Team Lauren. I'm going to back her. I don't believe for 1 minute. You'll never convince me unless I'll have to see solid evidence that she's anywhere near a bad person. Just because you talk shit sometimes does not make you a bad person, because everybody does it. And if you say you don't, you're not telling the truth.
I think, asking Grayson to monitor her mental health is inappropriate. And Grayson, I hope that you were able to say no to that. You need some boundaries. If you're not able to say no to that, you should get some boundaries then, because you're not in charge of her mental health. You can't be. It's impossible. It's an impossible task. And that's an impossible thing for someone to ask you to do. I mean, can you imagine that I couldn't have that kind of responsibility. Me being in charge of somebody else's mental health and monitoring someone else's mental health. I mean, no.
No, I hate feeling gatekeeped. But
Blonde, that's kind of where I am. I really like her. Like I said, I feel like she has a lot of professional integrity. I just think she completely overreacted, because obviously this is huge to her. But I don't know that,
But that wouldn't be an overreaction on her part, because that's what she felt. Hey, I love her face filler. I think she's beautiful. I do. Let me tell you something. If I could afford Botox, I would be blown up.
Well, then we'd make fun of you too.
Yeah, you can. You'd be allowed to.
Unless you've been there, you don't know. Been there, and the people standing up for her have been there. We've been there. We've been there. We know exactly how it feels.
And I'm saying, okay.
That's why we're talking like we are, because I feel like if nothing else, we could give her some advice.
Oh man, could we give her advice? Golly. Because and I won't go. I mean, I saw one of the people that was responsible defending Lauren. I'm like, really? Huh. But I'm not. I'm
Grayson said she won't even visit her sister, who's begged her to come home because she's worried something will happen to Lauren. She won't be close enough. Sorry, that's not okay. It's not okay. That's impossible.
Yeah.
That's it. That's an impossible thing to ask of somebody.
And she may not be asking, she may just be doing it, and let her get through this, and maybe she'll say that, hey, I need to go be with my family.
Yeah.
I say, go let your family love on you. Go be with
Yeah,
your
let your
family and
family
let them
take
love
care
on
of you. Go see them.
Yeah.
Get some balance. Get some balance, please. You need it. Lauren needs it. Lauren needs a day of not thinking about this shit. I'm telling you. It seems impossible, but
Mhm.
I'm telling you, get offline. Log off, boo-boo. It's people get so angry when you say that, but it is life advice.
Yes.
Get off the internet.
Yes. I can't tell y'all that I won't. I don't know if I'll go live on the cruise. I know I'll take video because I'm so excited about seeing the water in Mexico in this one place. It's supposed to be beautiful, just the water.
Yeah.
And I want y'all to see it, but I definitely will not be watching any live streams, anything like that. I'm not. No.
No.
And
But I
usually,
mean, but and we're not even in the middle of a scandal. But I'm
no,
talking about in the middle of a scandal, even
you
though
got
it's
to
like
log off, boo boo.
it's the hardest thing to think of doing is, stepping back away from it.
It
But
is.
you would be amazed at the different perspective you get when you log off for a minute, go talk to the three-dimensional people, breathe the same air as somebody in your family, and go out, touch grass. I know it sounds so offensive, but it's the truth. And then come back. You'll feel so much stronger.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Then come back and keep fighting. This will still be here when you come back. It's not going anywhere for a minute.
Yeah, sadly, it's not going anywhere. And well, I haven't seen old girl put up any new videos. I don't know if the big content creator that she didn't say her name. I think everybody smoke grass. Did you say no? I don't smoke. I don't do that.
I said touch grass.
Okay. Just because she feels some kind of way doesn't make it reality, does it? Right, but it's her reality. That's what I mean. It's her. Like
Right.
I remember feeling like my world's ending. It wasn't,
Right.
but in the moment,
But that's how you
yeah,
feel, though. That is how you feel.
yeah.
Like, this is it. I'm never going to recover from this. This is the end. It's not. It's not.
No, but it does feel like it at the time, and you don't see an end in sight, and you feel and you want people to 100% defend you. I know that she does. I know that she wants people to go. I don't even she might not admit it, or maybe she's much more mature than me. But she wants people to go over there and say, "Shut your stupid mouth, big mouth. Zip it."
Well,
You don't know.
I think it's working then, I guess, if she hasn't posted any more videos, which is probably wise advice also. Just stop.
Yeah, it's time to it's yeah, I think it's just time to stop. It's
You're harassing her. If it's not stalking, I think definitely harassing, teasing, poking. I don't know. Trying to get a group of people to go hate her.
you felt a bit suspicious of it all. I don't, because you know why? Because this happens a lot, and it happens to a lot of people. And I mean,
Well, and it's big on the internet. And man, the bigger the group you can get, the better. Like, it's like the more dopamine is released,
mhm,
Everyone's
yeah,
so excited to be part of the mob. And everybody joined together. And I'm sure I've even done it. I'm sure I have.
yes,
Jump on a bandwagon and take someone down. It's great.
yeah. It's like, okay, you think they're if you think they're racist, you
Mhm.
absolutely want people to listen and hear you out, and then it's up to them what they do with it. What did Lauren do that was so bad? Nothing that I've heard is so bad that she deserves to lose her career. That her sponsor should be involved, that her husband's job should be called. Nothing that she's done equates what they're trying to do. Because they don't have a LinkedIn, that means they're fake. That's stupid.
Well, and here's the thing too. The reality is the more you try to stop them from talking, the more avenues they're going to find to keep talking. They're going to keep finding a way. Versus if you just shut up and let them talk. It's like when you block someone. You block someone in your chat so you don't hear what they say, then they go make a damn video. And then you can't stop them there.
Yeah.
So it's almost like just let them say what they're going to say.
Yeah.
And if it's true, acknowledge it. If it's not, ignore it.
And I'll tell you, one of the best advice was given to me by one of the worst trolls. And it was, you don't have to attend every fight you're invited to.
Yes, same. One of the best pieces of advice I got was one of the worst people to me. And it was, you don't have to answer.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to answer everything.
Right.
You can ignore it. It's an option.
It's hard not to. It's hard not, man, it's hard, especially when you know the truth and you know they're lying.
Right.
Shiminy Christmas, it's hard. Lauren knew the judge was going to throw her case out. She probably didn't know that. I think you're assuming a lot. Methinks you don't like her. I don't know. I just don't think she wants to lose what she's worked so hard for, and I don't blame her.
I don't blame her, and I don't think she needs to lose what she's worked so hard for. I think that she has worked hard for it, and she should have it.
And it seems to me, sorry to interrupt, that this Christina doesn't have any boundaries, because she told her as a friend what was going on with her brother. And for them to weaponize that shows you that she has no morals and no boundaries.
Right.
And that may be what scares her. Hey, this girl has no boundaries.
Right. But who comes off bad in that story? Not Lauren.
Not Lauren. Mm-mm.
Girl, I'm so sorry to do this to you, but I feel like shit. I gotta go.
Yeah.
My head's exploding. My back of my throat feels bad. I've got to go.
Okay. Well, all right.
I feel so bad, but this was a good talk. I mean, you can stay live and I'll keep listening if you want, but
okay. I probably won't stay much longer, but
all right. Bye, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel terrible.
Lauren is it's okay. Her channel name is Hidden True Crime. Whoa, Lisa. This may sound bad, but I want to see the juicy text messages, then I can make a decision. See, look, I'd be lying if I said, hey, I won't read them, but I don't feel like I deserve to read them. I don't feel like I should be able to read them. It's not my business. But what I can handle and call just people being buttholes can honestly be torture to others. So I get, Oh, good night, Atomic Fireball. I don't know what time she's going on duty, Ron. I haven't always, but I've been watching her for a while, Pussycat, and I really, really like her. What time is the duty Ron stream? Let me look. 9 Eastern. What is that, Central? Golly, I can't wait to get my nails cut. Oh, there's a trailer for it. So maybe it's already been recorded.
Join us live tonight at 9 p.m.
Okay. Trisha was awful on. No, I'm gonna have to find Web Sleuth. I always cancel culture would just F off. Cancel culture is absolutely ridiculous. That's I know you think it's about money. 8 Central. Thank you, Katie White. Thank you. That's where, people want freedom of speech until they don't want freedom of speech. And people don't want the repercussions of freedom of speech, and so on and so forth. It sucks, and you can't do, like, I was watching Raw Beauty Christie, and she was talking about she was in the parade, and it was completely innocent, and because somebody was holding a certain sign, she got completely canceled. She didn't serve the order of protection until she was already at CrimeCon. I didn't know that, Cheyenne. I thought she's maybe I misunderstood it. With web sleuths deleting comments that don't agree with Lauren. Oh, well, maybe they're just being protective. You think, Cassandra, my goodness. You added like what, 4 exclamation points and everything. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how this turns out. And I think it's going to be a big deal. I bet you Christina comes out swinging. I'm sure that somebody's going to host her. It wouldn't be me. I would never reach out to her, but I'd watch it. But I would feel, because I'm such a fan of Lauren, I would never reach out to somebody that's hurting her, because I know what that feels like too. You think someone likes you, and then they host someone who is absolutely ripping your heart out, and it hurts. I wouldn't do. Not that Lauren even knows I exist. She doesn't, but maybe someday she will. I don't know. I love going to court cases. Right. Well, Lisa, exactly. Well, y'all, I'm going to go too. I appreciate y'all so much joining us on a Sunday. I will be back soon. And make sure you enjoy the day. I'll probably see y'all at duty runs, even though I'll probably lurk. I don't know. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all. I agree, Atomic.